I'm at 177 Haygood, just going through here real fast to just show the repairs and things that we're going to be doing on this property, just to record it. The yard's a mess. We got that getting done today. We got tree limbs all over the place. We got a broken window on the side off the kitchen. They stole the old HVAC unit on this house. We left it here just to discourage them from stealing the new one. But we'll get this yard all cleaned up back here. We gotta get this junk out of here. We got an old washing machine right there. The yard's pretty high. We've got people that want to rent this house. We just need to get it cleaned up and repainted. They trashed it inside. We evicted the tenants here. It is what it is. This isn't a bad street. It's actually a good little block right here. The area around it is really bad, but this street right here is pretty decent. The house to the left, they've just finished rehabbing that thing. They bought that from the bank for about $15,000. It's just a piece of junk house. They've just spent about $30,000 fixing it. All these houses down the street are owned by the same family. They've been here for 3 generations. Most of these houses, that house right there went into foreclosure. These are owner occupied. This one just went through foreclosure, is now up for rent. This house right here, they're starting to fix it up. It's in foreclosure. That one up there was in foreclosure, is now for rent. We'll go inside and just walk through what we're gonna do. What these tenants are doing with these locks, we've changed these locks out for the 2nd time now with the upgraded quick set locks. I'm not sure if someone's trying to pick them and resetting the keys, but on a couple of these houses we've come back in and haven't been able to use our keys. We're not sure what the issue is. There's a nice sized living room in here. Walls are being repainted right now. The guys are just getting started to do that. We've already trashed out the house. Tenants left a ton of garbage in here. The walls are just messed up all the way through. It's a nice, light, bright house. Just the walls are nasty. It's not going to show real well, but you can sort of see when the camera focuses. These are the light colored walls, but you can see the black, just all the marks on the walls. Just basic stuff that we need to do. We'll just clean up. You know, the appliances are still here. You can see this is the window that got broken out right here. See my hand going through it. So we'll replace that glass. With the locks, the people couldn't get out, so they stayed in here. I guess they went back out the window, but the fridge is just a mess in there. You can see all the nastiness and crud. We'll get it cleaned up. Probably gonna have to go ahead and turn the power on here, which I hate to do, but gonna have to do that, I think. And you can just see the general condition of the walls. This is the hallway right here. The bathroom door. You sort of see the bathroom in here. You can see where we had patched. We had a leaking shower pipe there, and we patched that for the tenants. We just never got a chance to come back and do anything else with it, but repaired the leak there. They kicked in this door right here. Somebody had a lock on. They changed their doorknob here, so we'll change it back. This is the master. They kicked it in and knocked it off the hinges. You can see the door strip down there. Need to fix that. This is the master bedroom. We're just paint and clean, and this place will be nice again, and it'll rent pretty quick. It's got good hardwood floors throughout. It's got a little half bathroom right here. And again, it's just paint and clean up, and we should be fine. A few door stops. Nothing super major here. You can sort of maybe get a better feel for this right here when this light comes on. You can see that that's the condition of the walls all the way through. Just crudded up. It's hard, it's such a light color here that it's really hard to pick it up. Maybe if I turn and shut this light. There you go. Camera's taking a second to focus. It's just hard to pick up the light. We started doing more of these videos because we get so many complaints from these out-of-state investors that we're needlessly wasting money on these repairs. We don't make enough money on these repairs to warrant it. Plus we upfront all the damn costs of this stuff. You can't rent a house like this, plain and simple. And the trick with a house like this is if you don't get it cleaned up and rented fast, it's getting trashed and going back to the street. There's too many people in some of these neighborhoods where a lot of these investors bought houses cheap over the last couple of years. Those houses were cheap for a reason 2 years ago. They were bad neighborhoods, and that's an example of this house right here. Now this neighborhood's starting to turn. So another year or two from now, this is going to be a good neighborhood. People call this Grant Park. It really is not Grant Park. Let's see, maybe the camera will pick this up. You can sort of see that shading. The camera's having a hard time, but that's the kind of condition all the way through the house. And people won't rent a house like that unless you want to rent it for $450, $500. So this is 177 Haygood. We'll get this one knocked out. turned around, I expect to have it rented pretty fast. Pretty typical of what we find on some of these houses when we take them back. These were good tenants too. They were good guys. They lost jobs, and once you lose a job, you can't pay the rent. That's what happened here. This is Andy with Second Chance Homes. Thanks so much.